bro. You just gotta take a visit, bro. Bro, I like coming to Dallas because of the balance, bro. I go back home, come back every now and then, and it's like a nice little, you know what I'm saying, Deancation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like I grew up in cities, bro. Like I'm only 22, and I've lived in Boston, New York, Miami. Like it's just, I don't know. I like being able to wake up early, go to the masjid every day, go to the gym. It's just like a good place to lock
But bro,
in.
you know, this is so good for you because of the simple fact that like, bro, your position in like fighting against the Muslim propaganda and what you do is you need to be more instilled in the culture, or I guess not even the culture, but in the environment of where Muslims
Yeah, I mean,
are.
it's just what I'm craving at this point in my
Yeah,
life.
bro.
Like this is what I've wanted, and then I can always travel back and go for a week or 2 weeks or wherever, bro.
Like the less you need is like the city, which is why you're here. But I think like SNEAKO, like for you, I think the way that you operate is like you're like you're more of a visual learner. Like you love to like you're like a bird, not a bird watcher, but like
Just
you're
like be in the chaos.
yeah, like you like to be in the chaos. Like you're not the guy who's like constantly speaking. You like to listen. I feel like you're more of a listener than a speaker, in my opinion. I feel like that's kind of how you operate. And so it's like,
Well, it's both.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
both.
yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
I just did a 5 hour Yap stream, just me by myself. But at the same time, I do the interviews. I talk to people, have the panels. It's a good mix of both. And New York gives you a unique perspective. It gives you the pulse of the world. It's the center of society. Like at Times Square, is like you're literally in the center of Western civilization. So
Yeah.
having that perspective to, especially because most of my audience are non-Muslim, I think that that's important. I don't want to get
Non-Muslim?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like 80% of the people that watch my stream are Muslim.
Really?
80%. Yeah,
Even-
today,
even
like I did
now, bro?
a poll. It's so many non-Muslims. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. That's insane dawah, bro. That's insane dawah that you're giving. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I like that perspective. Yeah, thanks. I mean, like, there's different roles that we're supposed to play. I'm not trying to, we all have, but that's where I don't know, but I was thinking about it today, man, dude. Like, I can't even, a lot of things I can't do anymore that justify paying the rent that you pay in New York City. Like, obviously, it's I can't go to the club. I'm banned from the hospitality groups. I can't go to so many different restaurants because I have to look around. I went to a restaurant. I was like looking out the window the entire time. I can't go to, well, I can't go to Australia. I can't walk the streets the same way that I used to, especially after I last got attacked. It's a different existence. So there is a lot less of a reason. I think it's on 11th Street. And I went there during Ramadan. It was closed. Went there for the Qiyam prayer. I go there today for Dhuhr, and it's closed for construction.
Yeah, that's so
it's like
annoying. That doesn't happen
it's
in
always,
Dallas.
yeah, it doesn't. You always have access to that in Dallas. So I had to like ask people outside, where's the closest masjid? And it wasn't even, I think, on Google Maps. It's like
Yeah,
a hole in the
that's
wall.
happened to me in New York too, where it says it's there and it's open and it's not.
But bro, it's like the fact that you're searching for these things and you don't have that within your environment, bro. It's like I think what's happening is, bro, it's like subhanAllah, I think your iman is leveling up to where it's like you're in need, bro. You're like literally, bro, like your soul is in need of more of you know what I'm saying? More of this. And so it's like bro, like think about it, bro. Like you're on a call on Discord randomly, just like with me and Sonny. We're in Dallas, and then like for some reason the topic is about Dallas, and for some reason you're also talking about coincidentally how you have all these problems that are starting to occur slowly, but it's happening in New York. And I'm not saying to move in. Actually, like my entire intention of telling you to come to Dallas is to literally just pay a visit. And I think that's what you need, bro. Like not what you need, but like it's something that like I feel like maybe that's something that like you might want to be interested in, is like trying to like pay visits to like some of these other areas that have a lot of good Muslim population or like a community. And bro, it's like fam, like I think right now, bro, it's like you're in the huge level of like you're a learner, dude. Like you're a huge learner. Like I mean you just said you got an Islamic tutor. And that like a lot of people will shy away from that, even becoming becoming reverts and becoming Muslims. Like they wouldn't take that necessary step to go and learn. Like Sonny, bro, he's also learning. He's also being like actively trying to learn more about Islam. And it's like the fact that you're taking these steps, bro. It's like I think like what would help a lot is also being around in an environment that literally everybody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just excels your iman and makes you even more intellectually capable to have these conversations for those people that are watching you. They're all non-Muslim, and it gives your status like more, like makes you more grounded with what you're with what you talk about, if that makes sense.
No, that's a valid point. I don't know if this is a bad comparison, but it's like, imagine learning football. Like the best football players are Brazilians that learn how to play in the slums, right? They're kicking a ball on the rocks, and they don't even have a real ball, and they're running around barefoot and kicking a formation of bags, right? They end up going and playing on clean turf on a real pitch at a club, and they're like the best players. that's kind of like learning your iman.
I see what you're saying.
In New York, it's kind of like that, you know.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
But what do you feel like was like the biggest switch for you recently with even like wanting to dive into it so much harder and just take everything more seriously? It was during Ramadan, right?
Well, every Ramadan I think that I'm like, I'm ready. But then this one, I think it was learning the new surah. I just memorized Surah Falak today. So that's my 5th one. I got 5 down. I fit Atahiyatu, got it, locked in.
You got Atayatu done too?
Done. Easy.
Oh, so you
easy.
can pray like, you know more than me, yeah. MashaAllah, bro.
How many? I got 5. How many do you have?
Do you include, Fatiha, Kul Huwallahu Ahad, Inna Atayna Qatar, and then Surah Al-Kafirun?
Yeah, I got Kafirun, Fatiha, Ikhlas, Nas, and Falak. Nas and Falak are because those are some of the protection ones. Well, I need to get Ayatul Kursi, but I gotta get the protections.
I've been telling you, Sonny, he's got to learn Ayatul Kursi, bro. Ayatul Kursi is a cheat code, bro. Every time you finish the Farzy, you recite Ayatul Kursi, bro. It is literally a cheat code.
They do that in Malaysia. After every salah, they end with Ayatul Kursi. It's just like a cultural thing there.
You feel like learning how to pray fully though? Like, how do you feel like that's changed your deen? It's just easier now. You can just drop down.
I used to get nervous when people would pray. I'm like, yo, let me lead. I'm gonna go. You ready to hear this kafirun? I'm gonna cook. Like my Nas pronunciation, I'm gonna spit. And then afterwards, people are like, mashallah, your voice is good. I'm like, yeah, man, I practiced that. You know.
Because you gotta put effort in, bro. It takes time.
What'd you say?
You said you gotta put effort in.
When I got a class done during Ramadan, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to. And also, I have so much evil eye. You know, I got so much. So it is motivation to get the protections in because, you know, you gotta create that shield. You have to have some sort of. It's very obvious. Like anybody who's paying attention sees it.
Yeah, and you'll feel it too. Like I don't know how on Dean you've been, but like when you slip up, you feel.
You do. You do feel it. Like after Ramadan, I was doing 5 a day to Ramadan. I come back home, I get sick. And when you're sick, you can't. You're sleeping, so it's just. And then you get out of the routine, and then immediately I was like, okay, I'm gonna go all in when I come back from Ramadan. Immediately I get sick, and then I'm off it. The first prayer back is the hardest one. I remember I was like looking at the prayer rug right here, and I was sitting in here after the stream, and I'm like, I should pray. And you feel stuck. Like I literally like something is there.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, that's your literal nafs and ruh, like literally like having a battle against each other, bro.
Even like like the battle to make wudu. You've had that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I gotta go make wudu.
How did you fight that? How did you fight that? What was like the steps that you took to fight against that?
I was watching your guys' stream. I was watching.
Oh, was that the stream when you were like, "Yo, my fitra is like is or what's it called? My iman was getting raised."
That stream, I was sitting. I was like, I should pray right now, and you guys were. I'm like, I should pray, and you guys were just talking. I'm like, yeah, and I couldn't get up. I just felt stuck. I was listening, and I kept chatting. I'm like, what do you guys do when you get off your iman? And I was just seeing how passionate. I was like, man, I really want to get back on that. But now I rushed home after I was at a restaurant earlier, and I couldn't wait. The first thing I did was pray Maghrib, and I looked at the clock. Like, oh wait, 7:30. It's too early. I'm not going to do it again at 8 o'clock. But and then after the relief you feel, man, it feels so much better. It's like a bath after, or like taking a piss when you really have to go.
That's
stuff. I should have made that. No. Stop. No. It's the relief. It's the, drinking water. Don't, people know what I mean.